you just said something that I want to hit on real quick. You talked about doing estimates. You were a banker.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you go from banking to being able to, I got to imagine you're looking at blueprints, you're looking at design specs and creating these things. How did you make that skill set shift?
So I enrolled in at the time they called it blueprints, right? Blueprint reading class at New Jersey Institute of Technology. We're located right outside of Newark, New Jersey. So NJIT is a stone's throw from where we're located. So I would go twice a week after work for a semester. And I didn't do well from a design standpoint, but I learned how to read drawings because of that. I couldn't be an engineer because I can't draw a straight line. Okay. So, and I remember going up to the professor at the time and I said, hey, I'm not going to take any tests. I'm just here. I'm a business guy. I'm learning how to read these things. And he said to me, go sit down in that seat. You're not auditing this class. You're going to take the tests with everybody else. So, it was humbling, but sure. At the same time, I did learn how to read and interpret those things that I needed to learn how to do.
Yeah.
And the way I learn is by doing. I need to see it in order to understand it. I can't necessarily conceptualize it, or I couldn't at the time. Certainly now with my experience over 33 years, I can. And there are things that I know right away by looking at it, how long it's going to take us to manufacture it, what it's going to cost, and things of that nature.
Love it. So number one, congrats and hats off to you for doing that. But the reason why, when you said it, I think it's important for people to hear that when you have A players on your team, it's more important to have A players on your team than it is to have people that can do the functions, because A players can learn new functions because they have a desire to learn. They're constant learners. My gut says, Eddie, that you probably learned something new in the past month and you're looking forward to, what's next, in the next month. You're always looking to learn. You wouldn't be doing this show if you weren't open to learning.
Correct. I consider myself to be a lifetime learner. I do a lot of reading, and I try to pass that along to my staff. It's why I'm constantly introducing new things to them. I'm a member of Vistage.
Sure.
So I come back every month after somebody presents something to us, and not necessarily the flavor of the month, but there are certain things that resonate with me that I want to share with them, because I want not only to make them better, but I want them to make their staffs better, because it's so important to us to get people to become more valuable to themselves and more valuable to the business. It's the only way you can earn more money. You can't earn more by just saying, I do my job. Right? That's what we pay you for, right? Any business. My obligation, or our obligation as a business, is to pay you for the work that you do. But if you want to grow, you got to go beyond just the standard stuff that you do every day.
Right.
Because we pay you for that. That's what you get paid. That's the contract between the employer and the employee, right?
Yeah. 1,000%. I couldn't agree more. I love it.